Hi YouTube, this is Tonga checking in for day 11 of my 40-day water fast, and I just wanted to. Okay, that's there. I'm sorry, it's too distracting. I just wanted to check in because I haven't checked in since day. I don't know, whenever Thursday was day 8. Oh, it's been 3 days. Yeah, and I still need to upload the videos, which I will do today. So all the videos will be up. I guess y'all don't even need to know all this information because it won't matter. So today, again, is day 11, and I'm feeling so much better. Um, yeah, I was definitely dehydrated, and I told you guys that I would take the solution to help me rehydrate, and I actually ended up taking two because let's see. I took the solution on Friday. Friday, the solution, was working. I drank a lot of water after I had the solution, and that seems to go very well. However, on Saturday, I wanted to, I needed to go out and get like a lot of school supplies for my daughter. So that, yeah, that took all my energy. Like we were just in and out the car. Again, it's very hot here, so yeah. So needless to say, by this time I made it back home on yesterday, I I needed another I needed to make another solution. The solution, by the way, I don't know if I said that before, but it consisted of half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of I think like whatever the salt substitute or whatever, then half a teaspoon of regular table salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and lemon if you like for to taste. And I thought it would be really disgusting. However, maybe because I was dehydrated and just needed something in my body, it actually ended up being it was okay. It was fine. So yeah, and use a quart of water. I guess I should have said that. No, no, no. I said a quart. Use a liter, 1 liter of water. So that's what happened. Uh, I haven't done enemas recently, and that's because I think that it's important to make sure that I'm staying hydrated. And even though it's stool or whatever that comes out, I'm pretty sure that you lose water from your body in the process. So until I'm like, okay, very stable and excuse the sniffing, I think this is like one of the side effects of the fast or one of the uh, cleansing symptoms. But what was I saying? I don't know. Okay, so moving on with cleansing symptoms since I'm sniffing on the video, and I apologize. But I want to say like Friday. It kind of started Friday with like an itchy throat and some drainage in my sinus area. And when did it spiral into all of this? Itchy eyes. It almost seems like allergies, but I don't usually deal with all of that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it could be making me sensitive to things that are in my environment that I wouldn't have particularly been sensitive of before. So, yeah, I have my throat isn't as sore. My nose is like, it's been stuffy. My nose has been runny. Eyes itchy. All of that going on. And I can't wait until that stops. What else? Maybe that's it. So I told you guys that I expected to gain back weight, and I'm okay with that. Like I'm not even really paying like close attention to the scale. I was paying attention to the scale to see like if my weight was dropping too much to make sure that I would know that it's because I'm not getting enough water in. So trying to be very aware of the water. I believe is absolutely essential. I read like one person's experience where they actually drank anywhere between like a gallon and a half to 2 gallons a day because I wasn't drinking enough water to sustain all the activity that I was doing. And I thought, like I didn't feel like I had like this overly active life until you get into fasting, and it's like you're supposed to use that time to rest. So if you're not resting, then you're using all the water that you put in your body to perform those activities that you're performing. Okay. Spiritual journey. Lately, the devil has thrown like everything at me except for the kitchen sink. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he threw that too. But it's been very challenging. And I've had people, come up to me and say like, well, and I don't even mean like random people or anything, like people that, like one girlfriend specifically. I was like, oh, okay, well, I let her know that I was starting to fast, and she came to see me, like, during my down period. And so she's like, oh, well, it looks like you lost, a lot of weight. You've been walking and everything. And I'm like, no, I'm still in the fast. And then she's like, well, maybe you want to consider stopping. And then after she saw that I was adamant, like, no, I'm not stopping. Like, I've stopped before. And I feel like when you make a commitment to God and then you don't honor that commitment, like you don't follow through on your part, then it's almost just like handing the enemy over your stuff. So I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not handing over anything. I want everything that's mine. So I told her that I would continue, and then she was like, well, maybe you want to look at modifying it. And I told her that I'm gonna be healthful about it. I'm not going to only drink water if my body just can't sustain. Like if I wouldn't be able to, which I would try to do the concoction that I was telling you guys, the mix that I was telling you guys about before, like turning to alternatives such as like mixing juice into the water or whatever. So that was one experience. And then my mom, like she knows about it. So on the same day, she was just like, well, maybe you should stop fasting. Maybe this is too much on you. I was looking strange. So yes, I was looking strange, but I don't know. Like I'm not stopping. So I, by the grace of God, have rehabilitated. Today I've done a great amount of household chores, cooking and everything, which I hadn't done in a little while, and I'm gonna continue on like until I complete. So yeah, so you guys stay tuned and follow my journey because I feel like it's miraculous that God allows us the grace to be able to fast. And Jesus said that some things you can only accomplish through fasting and praying. And all the things that have been thrown at me, like just things at work, things in my personal life, the things that just like everything's just all like spinning around me. I believe that it's an attack of the enemy to try to get me to stop doing, what I've been called to do, and I'm not stopping. So anyway, I keep saying the same things. I don't want to ramble. I'm sorry for the long video, but I hadn't been on in a few days. So you guys, please give any comments if you have feedback about anything that I've said or any words of encouragement. I appreciate. You take care. God bless, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye bye.